Okay, this is where I'm going to tell you the key word, and I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of things that you need to know with your locations, which make the Bible even more easier to examine and easier to read. Now, remember, when Christ came, he came talking of the Bible. He had the same doctrine. He talked of the Bible, but he said it in a different format. So remember that we're looking for a different format, but it has the Bible, and it would make it all make sense. So this is what makes it all make sense. The first key word is used in Revelations. It's called worm. Wood worm will fall from the sky. So our first key word is worm. Now this word is the most majorest word because it is the definition of why the Bible was written. It's the whole point, the whole idea. Now, I know this sounds far-fetched, and I know this is crazy, and I'm going to lose a lot of you, and I'm going to gain a lot of you. But if you constantly listen to this and go back and reference the things that I'm telling you, then it'll all fall in line. Now, I was telling you the other day, Moses rose the serpent. Now, how could this be true? If Moses was supposed to lead us, and Jesus is calling him a person that rose the serpent. This is how it became possible. I'm going to explain locations for you. The Garden of Eden is in the most unlikely spot that you ever heard. And when I say this to you, I want you to listen to the words that I'm using, because these words are like, I don't know how to say it. Have you ever heard a word that sounds the same as another word, but it really means a different thing? Eden sounds like eating. So if you use the key word worm, eating, and then you lose eating, you will find it. Alright, so the tree of knowledge. I'm not going to say that one. I hope you just got that one off visualization. The tree of knowledge. Now, fruit. If a person is considered a tree, then its fruit would come from where? Moses split the Red Sea. Do you see that? Moses split the Red Sea. Adam, Eve. These are all real. This is so vividly real. Now, as you go back through this story, goosebumps again. I have freaking goosebumps all over. And just to show you, you see my mirror, I'm in the restroom. So I just took a shower. You see how it's foggy? And I'm freezing right now. Not just because I just got out, but I mean, not even freezing. I just got goosebumps because, as I told you, I always get goosebumps whenever I tell people about the Bible. So, Moses split the Red Sea, the tree of knowledge, the Garden of Eden, Adam, Eve. Now, all these are literal senses. Now you can understand what's going on. The rest is just figuring it out for yourself and putting the puzzle together. I gave you the key words. I gave you the unlock. Your Bible has been decoded. For those of you that don't think this is really real, just go back and start referencing it. A lot of the things that took place from the end are also in the beginning. So therefore, they cannot be like they weren't different times. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It gives you a time location. If something in the back, that's why I started from Revelation. Something in the back of Revelations is still in the front, which means this is supposed to be over so many period of years. But in all actuality, it was a guide. This is basically a doctor's book. He's basically telling you how to heal yourself. One of my favorite lines, since you're neither hot nor cold, there's nothing I can do for you. That's a context clue. What does that context clue mean? How much power did it have? How much did he say? Another one of my favorite ones is, please don't change the words of this Bible. Is that a prediction, or is that a warning, or is it both? It could be both. Is the snake the charmer or the snake? It could be both, couldn't it? These are things you need to determine. I like to say people don't use their common sense. Remember, the tree of knowledge is what got us kicked out. Father Creator